This is how to install the Onauris Valley OV belt guide. This is a pretty simple attachment. It fits right on the hip belts of most Mystery Wrench packs and also the older Dana design packs, any belt that has a 2-inch tri-glide on it. To install it, we're going to push with the flap of the tab upward. We're going to push this through both bars on the tri-glide. And when you do this, the webbing often has a tendency, the hip belt webbing that is, has a tendency to back up into the tri-glide, and you want to make sure that it does stay tight so the tri-glide doesn't back off too far from the end of the belt, because you do want the tri-glide adjusted as close to the end of the belt as possible. So with the webbing through there, we're going to push or pull the belt guide webbing as far back as it can go, so the loop's tight against the first bar on the tri-glide. Then push just one corner of the tab through the rear bar on the tri-glide and just grab that corner and wrestle all that webbing through. And then once it's through, pull the tab upward like so, and then push it forward until the rear bar fits as far into that the crease of the tab as possible, and then pull the loop lock forward so it's nice and tight. At this point, I would ensure, just check to make sure the tri-glide is adjusted as close to the edge of the belts, or as close to the edge of the pad as possible, and also that the hip belt webbing isn't slack. And from here, isn't loose, I should say. From here, just adjust, or just route the waist belt through the loop lock that's on the guide, and that's going to be it. Now to remove it, it is kind of tricky because of how tight they fit, but you want to first push the loop and the webbing back through the tri-glide, and then grab the tab and pull that slack to the rear, and then you want to push the tab under and then have one corner, just like you were installing it, go back through that bar on the tri-glide, pull it through, and once you get to this point, it's pretty simple. Same deal, one corner, and it's off. And that is installation and removal of the OV belt guide.